Hi, my name is Joshua Peterson, and I'm the artistic director at River and Rail Theater Company.
My name is Kenneth Herring, and I'm the executive director of River and Rail Theater Company.
My character's name is Ryan, and Ryan works at a yogurt plant.
My character's name is Keith, and he's a mortgage broker, not a mortgage lender. Oh, the part that resonates the most.
Certainly the part of his story that identifies the most with me is being a dad.
Being a dad?
Ryan has a 15-month-old daughter, Krista, and I'm a dad. I have a couple of 3 wonderful kids, so I definitely identify with that.
I'm a dad. I have my son will be 5 years old next week. I love it so much. I can't believe it. Time flies. So the love that he has for his child definitely resonates with me.
What was the second part of your question? There's a scene at the playground where they are talking to each other, and they interrupt themselves because they have to yell at the kids or try and get the girls to stop from falling off something or from hurting themselves. And I don't know if that's the part of the play where I feel the most connected to them, but I certainly identify with that experience.
There's a monologue that he has where he talks about the steps and the processes of taking care of a toddler, and that really resonated with me because I'm a single dad, and so the things that he talks about really from a day-to-day basis are the things that I know a lot about. So that piece really resonated with me and connected with me.
Well, both Ryan's parents were drug addicts, and thankfully I did not have that experience. So that part is very much different for me. I had 2 wonderful parents.
He's a little bit more brittle than I am, a little more anal retentive than I am, at least than I'd like to hope, more than I would like to think anyway.
Ryan is a verbal processor, so he, Kenneth, do you want to be a little bit louder? Ryan's a verbal processor, and so everything that he thinks just comes right out of his mouth. So he reveals himself quite often and frequently and right from the top of the show.
Intentional, slight overshares. He enjoys to give snippets of who he is, but cuts those snippets off very intentionally, and so it's revealing. And once you start putting the pieces of the puzzle together, you can really paint a clear picture of who he is.
Oh, I don't know. He takes a lot of risks. He takes a risk even trying to get a loan for the property that he wants to buy is a risk for Ryan. It's a long shot from the beginning, and I think just showing up in Keith's office at the beginning of the play is a risk. Yeah, he's had a rough go of it, and so trying to make a better world for he and his daughter is risky for Ryan.
Throughout the show, he does it in that very strategic manner. A slight risk that might elicit a reaction or a response from Ryan. And in those cases, he is taking risks. But I think the biggest risk that he takes is really opening up himself to the struggles and challenges that he's going through, the fears that he has of losing his daughter, and talking to Ryan about those things and gaining perspective and some insight from somebody other than himself. And so whenever you talk to somebody about things that are that personal and you're that vulnerable, it's certainly very risky. It's fun. It's fun. It makes the job of the actor a little bit easier. Helps us maybe get out of our way a little bit.
Well, I guess Kenneth's not paying attention. It's really, I think maybe it's like, yeah, it's kind of like that. They don't even know who wrote it?
Call who? We have to come to the show to figure out what that means.